Good morning. This is Pastor Larry Cardwell from El Shaddai Assembly, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's Tuesday morning here in September 2023. And I've been making it my practice to put on Tuesday something that, whatever the Father gives me, whatever the Spirit puts into my heart. Sometimes it's a recap of the message from Sunday or whatever else it's put into my heart. But today I wanted to talk about relationship. One of our tenets is relationship over religion. Another one I think I've mentioned before is truth over tradition. And then the third one is biblical believing over cultural Christianity. And with that note, I wanted to talk about the Messiah when he was here. One of his disciples, Judas, who betrayed him, as long as he was with the Messiah or Yeshua treated him just like all the other disciples, even knowing that he was going to be betrayed. And even knowing at one point that Judas was the one that was going to betray him. But he still treated Judas just like everyone else. As a matter of fact, when he sent them out 2 by 2 to heal the sick and all the things that they did as part of the ministry, Judas had the same responsibilities and authority that all the other disciples had. Pretty interesting, isn't it? I think about Asa in 2nd Chronicles. His story starts in 2nd Chronicles chapter 14. But 2nd Chronicles chapter 15, I want to read a little bit of that. It says, "And the Spirit of God came upon Azariah, son of Oded, and he went out to meet Asa, and said unto him, Hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you while you be with him. And if you seek him, he will be found of you. But if you forsake him, he will forsake you." And then it goes, "Now for a long season Israel has been without the true God, and without a teaching priest, and without law. But when they in their trouble returned unto the Lord God of Israel and sought him, he was found of them." And the rest of that chapter kind of goes along like that. I'm going to read the next chapter, just a verse in that as well, because it's one that is often quoted. It's in 2nd Chronicles chapter 16. It's one that we quote a lot. And it's verse 9. And it says, let me read that. It says, "For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars." We quote that first part of that verse about how his eyes are running to and fro throughout the earth, looking for us, because he is. He's looking to be in that relationship, that strong relationship. He wants us to be with him and not against him, because his word says if you're with him, he can be with you. But if you forsake him, he has to forsake you. And this was the Old Testament, I know that. But even here in the New Testament, in the New Covenant or Renewed Covenant, he's able to do as much as we allow. We actually limit him to our relationship with him. If our relationship with him is he's just this distant father, then we won't relate to him as an intimate father. So it's just important that we recognize that any limits on relationship, we're the ones that put it on the relationship, because he is always. You may hear geese in the background. I'm down here at the river. But he is always looking to, that's why it says the eyes of the Lord run to and fro. He's always looking for us, for those that want to be in relationship with him, because it's his desire to be in relationship with us. As a matter of fact, he sent his firstborn son to be wounded, bruised, took the chastisement of our peace upon him. He was pierced. They stuck a crown of thorns on his head. He did all that knowing that it was for his love for us and for his desire to be in relationship with us, so that at one point it would be able to be Christ in us, the hope of glory. So I just wanted to put that out there, that it's about relationship. He's looking for a relationship with you. He wants you to be near him so that he can have the fellowship with you. And if you read those 3 chapters, 2nd Chronicles chapter 14, which is the beginning of the beginning of the Chronicles of Asa. And then 15, it shows you about how the Lord actually delivered him from the Ethiopians and the Lydians. And then in 16, it's when he diverged his path from walking with the Lord. So as long as we walk with him, he's able to be intimate with us. And when we're intimate with someone, we get everything that they have. As we want to have everything that he has. He made you in his image and his likeness. So may God bless you. Shalom.